So it's about, let's see, what time is it? 3:45 a.m. I just got back from Hawaii the other day. Week Fest was cool. Got to hang out for a little bit, spend a couple days just like eating way too much and then chilling on the beach and whatnot. But came back home last night to a flat tire, which was great. And I guess I ran over like a giant nail while I was getting ready for my trip to Hawaii. And then so spent the day trying to figure out how to fix that, go back and forth, get some content done, and trying to update the website now. But tomorrow I actually have to go back to Japan again, so I guess you guys will be happy about that. But I'm just going solo this time because Yasu like told me that he was building a car for one of the higher ups at No Good Racing, and they wanted me to be there. And since they've always been so supportive of our site and our videos and stuff, I thought it'd be, the right thing to do to go back and kind of check out how things are at Osaka Auto Messe this year. I didn't go last year. I think I skipped last year. And then, wait, was that last year? I don't remember anymore. I'm just tired. Kind of all over the place from going to Japan and then coming back to California, spending a few weeks back here, getting videos done, photos done, and then heading to Hawaii, and then now back home, and then back to Japan again. So let's just say my sleep schedule is a little weird. I guess it's always been weird, but whatever. Kind of looking forward to Japan. It's almost 4 a.m. now. I'm trying to get this content stuff done and then finish packing and then head out to the airport because my flight's noon, I think. So things should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Osaka Auto Messe should be good this year. For you guys that don't know, it's kind of like the Tokyo Auto Salon of Osaka on that side. So it's a little different because the vibe is generally different in Osaka compared to Tokyo. So I think it'll be a good time. Be cool to kind of reconnect with what's going on, all the new stuff that's going on with No Good Racing and stuff like that. So, and then we'll still have the guys from Mode Parfume and all that stuff hanging out too. I think they have display cars, and Yasu's, I don't know how much sleep Yasu's been getting, but it seems like he's been hard at work trying to finish the Civic up for the show, and I'll get into detail about that stuff when I'm actually in Japan. So should be in Japan by Friday because I lose a day traveling, and then I get back 6 days later, I think. So should be fun. Pretty tired, I think. Generally kind of worn out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos because I cranked out was it 7 episodes, 9 episodes, something like that, from just my January Japan trip alone. I think those videos are some of the most compelling stuff that we've ever done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you do, please subscribe, for you guys to get further updates. I'm trying to get more videos out this year, especially before Utah leaves, So I think it'll be fun just to get more vlogs up this year. Photo stuff has been good as ever, I think. So I think I'm producing some of my best work yet. So on the content side with the Chronicles, I'm pretty happy with everything. I think it's more getting used to life at home and trying to figure out a normal sleep schedule, normal eating schedule. So should be interesting. I guess we'll see how it goes. Thanks for all the support, guys. And I guess I'll see you in Japan. So I am in Osaka now, 7 p.m. Got through customs and everything. Yasu was stuck in traffic. They're actually setting up for Osaka Auto Messe today, so kind of missed the setup portion of it, but I don't know what we're gonna do now, so maybe we'll go back there, get to see some cars before the show starts tomorrow. Only in Osaka with a bunch of car dudes while you get picked up from the airport with a truck and a trailer with a car on it on the way to Osaka Auto Messe. And they're just gonna strap my suitcase to the trailer. So 2 days no sleep? Very normal.
Yeah. For a show. Every time. No sleep.
We're at the setup for Osaka Auto Messe now. The truck is running out of gas, but barely made it. Oh, the suitcase has also made it, which is great. Nice and quiet. Oh. Got all three mode Gamu S2000s together.
Okay.
It's the car that Yasu just painted. We've been working on it since we left Japan. I guess it's all wrapped up now. More on that later. No good racing steering wheel. Some seats too. Harnesses. Pretty cool stuff that these guys got. The full package now. These guys are making everything. Wow. Hey, look at that shift knob. Pretty cool. Captain America's blinded by the hype. The full no good racing display this year, which is pretty cool. I figured since I gave you guys so much non-Honda content this time around in Japan, I come back to Osaka for a lot of Honda content. So here's the new SSR wheel. I believe this is the SPX. I don't know how I felt about it in photos, but after seeing it in person, it's actually a solid looking wheel. It looks good with the mode brakes too. It's one of those wheels that looks good like in a more aggressive sizing because of the concave face and lip combo. There's also the new mode hardtop that they've been developing for about a year now. Went through a lot of revisions, but now it's complete. This is the carbon version. I think the other ones have the FRP version. So this might be the first carbon one actually that they just finished. And the Voltic swan neck on there too. It's a great looking car. The mode kit is very unique in design. Nothing else really like it, you know? And they work closely with SSR since they're pretty good friends with the designer who designs all their wheels for the better part of a decade now. So they always have the newest stuff on their cars, especially for a show like this, because Osaka is their home base. So they always try to make as big of a presentation as possible. It's pretty cool that they have all 3 mode cars parked right up front. So when you enter the halls, this is the first thing you see. Be brighter tomorrow, so I'll try to get more video footage tomorrow. It's nice and quiet today, no music, because you know how they love blasting their music. CHRNCLS supercharger. It actually used to be Yasu's car, if you guys aren't aware. It's Chiba's car. Crazy engine bay setup. A lot of stuff from the US since, you know, the US provides more F-Series stuff now, especially with the turbo stuff. No good racing taxi. So the whole theme of this no good racing car, the pink one, is it's painted like the crown athletes in Japan, which are taxis. So now they want me to create a taxi logo for the doors to match the theme, I guess. So I'm just sitting here at the booth creating some artwork for them. So we'll see how that goes. Whew. So it's 1 a.m. now here in, well, we're in Kyoto now. After dinner, we got a phone call from Tsuyoshi from Shine that he needed us to pick up his Civic for the show tomorrow. And he's supposed to roll in today, but he's still kind of working on the car. So I guess he needed some help. So we made the hour drive out from Osaka to freezing cold Kyoto, and we're at a shop now, and we're gonna grab his car, and then I don't know what else is gonna happen, but I got straight off the plane today, and then went to the show, helped him set up, and then now we're in Kyoto. So let's see what the progress of his EF is, and see how much longer we have here at Shine before we can go home, get some rest, and wake up in time for the show tomorrow.
Hey Joey, what is the name? The Jays?
Jays, yeah. Jays?
Jays?
Osaka JDM?
No, I think the Jays.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because Osaka JDM one, you need the stock wing. J's? Charge speed? Probably J's.
Jays.
Yeah, maybe J's. Oh, fresh paint.
Yep.
This is paint too? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, sticker. went home. I mean, back to Yasu's house. Showered, changed. Took a 10-minute nap. Then here we are once again. Osaka Auto Messe, day 1. Cool thing about being in Osaka is that for Osaka Auto Messe anyways, unlike the TAS, is that there's a lot of Osaka locals that come out, like local shops that you probably wouldn't see at TAS. So like guys like Temple Racing and like 5 Mart and stuff, they have their own booth. So even No Good Racing has a booth this year, as you guys saw. So this EF might look pretty familiar to you guys if you guys watched the vlogs. We visited Aslan like last year, I think, and we got to see this car in an incomplete state, but they've been racing it ever since, and now all the graphics are on and everything seems to be all in order now, which is pretty cool. It's a fuel rail from the Toda ITBs. It's a cool looking car. It's like got a lot of decals everywhere, but at least it's all uniform, you know. Has a very specific look to it. Pretty cool to see all the temple stuff for sale too. You hardly ever see any of this stuff available anywhere else. So. Also crazy that I get to walk around here undisturbed. Some of the guys snuck in here because we had to roll in the EF, and now literally nobody's in here yet. So here's another one of the Aslan cars that you guys got to see at the shop without the front face and everything. Has all the arrow on it now. This car is regularly raced at events all over this area. So one of the fastest Hondas in Japan, actually. And understandably so, by seeing all the arrow and stuff. So crazy. His wing. Carbon hatch, even the glass has been erased or deleted. Pretty wild stuff. And you guys should probably remember how gutted it is in the engine bay and how the ITBs are. Such an insane car. Here's something you don't see every day. This is a older Phoenix Power R32 GTR, but you know how you guys have heard of the famed racing club Midnight? Well, apparently this is one of their rivals because, as you can see right here, they're one of Midnight's rivals because they call themselves Overnight, appropriately enough. Pretty badass. Love seeing little weird things like that. Car itself is not too shabby either, I guess. Very cool. Overnight. Used to be a drag car of sorts. Got me a pass now. Pretty cool. Got me putting decals on TEs. I don't even know if it's right. I just know the alignment has to line up with the valve stem this way, so I hope it's right. I don't know. Still got a lot of work to do before the show opens at 9, but things are looking pretty good so far. It's pretty cool custom front lip on this EF. Nice streamline with the bumper and everything.